All right. All right. So this is our scenario 230 um, planning meeting. I'll start out by sharing. So this is my planning spreadsheet that I came up with. I try to keep it pretty consistent with the scenario 220 in the production and prices, with incorporating new ale without having anything to base it off of. That's going to be challenging for sure. But starting it out of top with Taj Mahal, I kept the prices the same throughout. Try to keep a balanced production to where I have over a little over 2,000 in ending inventory, just enough to keep that consistent throughout the year. With Alley Cat, like I said, with having the new ale, in order to balance out production with only having 5 fermenters in the busier months, I had to significantly raise the prices to lower the demand, just to keep a comfortable ending inventory to where we're not going to stock out. So as you can see with my prices, I jumped it as high as 1850 per case in June, and then just kind of lowered it as I saw fit. With Munich Ale, the new ale, with not having any sales data or any history to go off of, it's I tried to keep it a little over 2,000 with inventory, starting out just for now, and I kept that all the way through. Obviously, in the simulation, if I would plan to just kind of play it off, see what the first couple months looks like. With the pricing, I tried to play around with the pricing a little bit, to see what would maximize EBT the most. I came up with 1415, and I just kept that consistent throughout the whole year. Hopefully, I'm assuming that it's a lot like Taj Mahal, and that just stays pretty consistent. The elasticity, it didn't really change much with the price, but there's a certain point where that is going to be too high of a price or too low of a price. Edgar Ale, I kept that pretty similar, a little bit lower with the new ale, where I'm into like the 1500s for ending inventory earlier on. So it's something to keep an eye out, and then obviously raising the ending inventory for the later months. I ended up getting an EBT of 301 out of this, with keeping my fermenters as full as possible from April on.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I did was for Taj, I just changed like the first couple of months a little bit lower and then kept it the same through the rest of the year. And then I just changed it a little bit lower for the last 4 months because the demand's like not as high. And then for Alley Cat, I changed the production order kind of like higher in these months and then lower for the end. And then I also kind of like raised the prices a lot like in the summer to 18 too because um I feel like it needs to be higher and people will buy it for that much during that time. And then for Munich, which we don't know much about, I mostly just kept the prices similar and then I did make them a little bit higher during the summer months too. And then I kept it all around like 2000s ish. So, yes, and then for Edgar, I changed the prices to be higher most like honestly kind of a lot. And it ended up like working with the EBT because I got 319,000. So, and then, but then the last months too, I made them lower. And then I also changed the fermenters to 5 for the rest too. So yeah.
Okay. For mine, I kept it at 1750 for Taj Mahal, and then I raised it to 18 in like the summer, winter months. And then I kept the production pretty consistent. And then Alley Cat, I did 16, and then I raised it to 17 in the summer, and then back to 16 And then for the new one, I just kept it at 14 pretty much the whole time. And the protection pretty consistent. And then for Edgar, I kept it around the same price. And then I got an EVT of 336,000. So yes.
That's good.
I think there's a lot to work off from the 3 spreadsheets that we got. I can pull up the
I feel like we all did like pretty different ones, so
so we can kind of create this same thing we did last time to go off of for ours. I think we all unanimously did the kept 5 fermenters from
yeah.
Yeah.
that on, so we'll leave that. I guess we could just work our way from top bottom. I think both you guys changed the price of Taj going into the later months. Is that something we want to?
Yeah, probably because
Okay.
like
I mean,
even
I like it. What
demand.
what was the what's a good starting month for that? Then that we can kind of
I
plan
couldn't hear.
plan
Did you
ahead
say you were
for.
gonna lower it or make it higher? I didn't hear you.
Raise the price of it like from where it's at right now.
Okay. I feel like
Um,
the summer ones, no? Or was it the later months?
I think it was later months because like we ran
September.
into the last scenario we did where I think we had just an absurd amount of inventory that we built up over like the end of the summer that we're
like
just holding on to.
August or
Yeah.
September.
Yeah, August or September, either one.
So raise that to 18. And then we could probably drop the production then if that's the price is lower. We can, I don't know, what do you guys think? We can keep it at like 3,000 going
Yeah.
down into
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's fine.
that lowers it pretty low there.
Oh, well then I guess maybe do like 3,500?
Yeah.
That changes it a lot.
All the way through. Um, if we do, did you guys start out with any like now 400 for like 4,000 and then like drop it down?
Mm,
I did
I did like the opposite.
2,000 and then I went to like 3,000 and then like 3,300. So like that's what I did.
I did think I did that too.
Yeah.
3,500. Let's run with this. And maybe like we can drop like starting in August when the price goes up, we can drop the inventory.
Yeah. So
There's like
3,000.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
yeah. I think that's and then for Alley Cat, I think we all had different price implementation for this. Do we want to just start it out right at 16 and then
Or like 17 in the summer months. And then
yeah, like 16 to
Yeah,
like April maybe?
yeah.
sure.
I feel like
And then
even April you could keep it at like 1650.
Yeah.
maybe that's like start to climb it up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like definitely keep it like there in the later months because I don't think people really buy Alley Cat then. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
one of them's in the red production.
That's Edgar. We'll have to mess around. We'll mess around with the production for Munich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, as far as the rest of the pricing goes, is there anything else you guys? Because this is where this is what'll get us right here for sure. But
Right.
what we've seen in the last scenarios, if we don't have like a good strategy for Alley Cat, then
Yeah. I think that looks fine. I
Okay.
like it.
okay. because it starts out at 16. We'll ramp it up a little bit and then just kind of taper it down as we do have a lot. That's a lot of inventory to have at the end in like December. So maybe we
Lower it down.
Could lower it to 15.
lower the production of it,
Oh, yeah.
lower it down to like
4,000.
like
0.
maybe like 1,000.
Mm,
Mhm.
If I could type right now, that'd be great. Yeah, something like that. I think that keeps us pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Munich, this will be interesting, I think. Just to try to, like you said, create like a baseline that we can go off of for the first couple months and then go from there. Um, you guys have a strategy that you particularly like?
I don't really even know what that one.
I didn't really have a strategy. Like,
No.
I have the exact same price and the exact same production for the walnut. So you guys do it.
I think if we create just like a simple production plan that we feel good about going into it, we can alter it from there. So maybe like we drop down.
I said I got 2,000 for the production. Does that fix
2,000.
factors?
That fix that one? Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Okay. Oh, we're at 292.
So that only gives us a 292 EBT. Maybe if we drop
I put mine at 14.
drop the price down of it.
Yeah.
It's 294.
Mm.
So I think that's a good plan for that, just to give us a good baseline. Edgar, I think that still gives us a ton of. That's a lot. That's a lot of inventory to have for Edgar towards the end, though. Um,
Because of production from other ones.
yeah,
So I feel like we could honestly keep Alley Cat the last 2 in 2,000.
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
two right
I don't
here.
think that changes anything.
Yeah, I agree. Because that drop. I mean, it drops. It's still a lot, but still at 294. I think to get this above, we would have to mess with some of our pricing for either whether that's I think Munich is fine. I personally think 14 is a good price to roll with. Um I think Alley Cat is where we can definitely make that up.
Different. Do you want to lower the price? Is 1850 too high?
I can try to drop that to 18 and see what that does.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that
Oh, yeah.
that bumps up to 302 right there.
So that must just be like too high.
It's like high, but like too. We don't want it too high. So
Right. I
should
think
not high.
Like
I
8.
think this is good. This will definitely be where this is like our make or break right here
Yeah.
is the Alley Cat production and pricing.
No.
Um
So you don't think we should go above 18? I
I
feel like we shouldn't go above 18.
I went 17. That was nice.
I dropped both those to 18 and yeah, it's still over
Yeah.
3,000. So I think 18 is our cap for price for that.
Mhm.
We'll just have to watch that pretty closely.
Mhm.
Um but that I guess that kind of segues us into the next topic then for roles for for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to keep it like pretty similar or
Yeah.
We can
okay.
do the same.
So we'll have Elise, you'll be
Pricing and loans and all that stuff.
Oh
yep,
yeah. Hey,
Safety.
yeah. Because I
Oh,
think last
you guys want to be like pushy on it again? Like I feel like that worked out well.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think that worked out really well for us last time. So I think I agree. I can stay doing the production orders. I got once if I can sit there and kind of look off of Allie's screen and work together with you guys, I think that worked really well last time.
Yeah.
We were able to eliminate any production gaps.
Simplification.
Yeah, for sure. And then obviously you'll stick with doing the inventory management.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, then the last thing for our share this based on that
Oh
or
yeah.
our team planning sheet. What do we want to do for our first 8 production orders?
I think for at least the first 4, we should just do one of each.
I think it's what we did last time, and that
Well,
worked out
that
pretty
was
good for
actually
us.
4 though.
Yeah.
So we can do Alley Cat. I'm gonna do it this way. Delete that out. We'll do Edgar first. Then we can do Taj, Munich, then Alley Cat.
Yeah. But then for the second order,
This is where we'll have to get more.
yeah, like we could do like 2 of one
Yeah.
and like pick the one of the other two. Like, I don't know though. This is why I'm
2
getting a
of
little confused with
Taj,
Munich.
and then
Yeah,
like
because if you look at this, we have like for January alone, we have like 2,000 planned for in production for Taj, Alley Cats, 5,500, 2,000, and then the Eggers are lowest.
Right.
yeah.
So I don't even know.
Maybe we just do definitely another Taj, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll get that in. 3 more, do another Alley Cat.
Yeah.
So that's maybe another Taj and Alley Cat. Am I wrong in thinking that, or not, or you guys have anything else you wanna?
That's good. And then the next 4 orders we could do, we probably could just do one of each again, like
Yeah,
tomorrow when we start.
yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Stop this.